says the things he's done have helped. But I tell you what, you get a lot of businesses around here. I see them all around us. There's Newark Family Shoes over there. There's Earthwork, Jim Hand Lawyer. Go into those businesses and ask them whether his policies have helped or hurt. Ask them whether his financial regulatory made it easier for banks to make loans, and they'll tell you no, it did not. You ask them whether his pushing back against oil and coal and gas made it easier to create jobs. They'll say no, it did not. You ask them whether Obamacare helped or not. Guess what they'll say? No! It's amazing. He was asked about small business and the impact of Obamacare. He said he hadn't heard that it made it harder for small business. Well, you heard loud and clear right here. I could hear your voices. And the Chamber of Commerce did a survey. They went out and talked to 1,500 small businesses across America. They said, did Obamacare do anything? They said, yeah. 3/4 of them said that Obamacare made it less likely for them to hire people. We need someone who puts jobs number one, not Obamacare number one. You know, in the speech of his he gave this last week, he said that every American deserves a good shot. Every American deserves a fair shot. And by the way, I agree, we each deserve a fair shot. We need to know in this country if we're working hard and get an education and live by the right kind of values that we'll have the chance for our dreams to be fulfilled. We'll also be able to provide for our families. We need that kind of a fair shot. But let me ask you this. Do you think passing along $1 trillion of new debt every year to the next generation will give them a fair shot? No! How about the fact that the president takes tens of billions of dollars of your money, taxpayer money, and uses it to bail out or to invest in companies of his campaign contributors? Does that give you and small businesses a fair shot? No! And how about those kids in Washington, D.C. who used to have a scholarship program? These are kids at risk that allowed them to go to the school of their choice, a charter school. He took that away. Did that give them a fair shot? No! You see, I agree with him that this is an election about a fair shot for the American people, a fair shot for the coming generations, a fair shot for entrepreneurs and innovators. I believe it's time for a fair shot for the middle class of America, and I will give the American people a fair shot for their dreams to be realized and for the future to be bright.